So, Sony's Link Buds S.
Now everybody scream enough respect to the X. Enough respect given.
It's odd that they have the Link Bud S when only a few months ago, if I remember correctly, they had the original Link Buds. A pair of buds I personally have and very much enjoy using when the situation calls for it. Now, I got the Link Buds S because I'm really curious as to why they would feel they would need to release another set of buds under the Link Bud name when the originals have not even worn out their welcome yet. So let's get into it. Well, first, the box is very similar to the original Link Buds. You have this cardboard with the name of the buds and all of your connections at the back. Pretty straightforward fanfare as far as a box to earbuds go. Now let's take this off and get to the buds themselves. I already took off the tape, but I didn't do a proper unboxing because, as you know, I like to do these things on camera, be as surprised as you guys are. Now, the Link Buds here, very similar case to the original Link Buds. Surprisingly, it doesn't say Link Buds S unless, well, it says Link Buds, but same type of recycled material around the entire thing. And just like the originals, this nice flap. I think that's really cool the way they did that. Now, just like with the originals, it has the order in which to pair and put them in your ears and listen. We're not going to go through all of that now. Let's just get right into the heart of it. The buds themselves. Now, I'm pretty sure that, just like the originals, all of the paperwork is going to be firmly put into the bottom of it, and here we go. We have your USB-C cable, I'm pretty sure. Yep, just like the originals. We have the other buds. Well, the ear tips are in here. I don't really need to go into all that right now. When I'm ready to adjust my fit, I'll look into that. And then we have the paperwork. I may or may not flip through this. Of course, they have their 360 reality audio. It actually does work if you use it. Some things sound really well, especially on the XM3s. I would love to try the XM5s to see if there's any real difference, as the XM4s were so similar to the XM3s. Wasn't really a reason to upgrade. The 5 might be the upgrade that I need as far as my Sony over-ears go. Now let's get this out of the way and look at the Link Buds S themselves. Let's take this piece off here. There we go. Let's slide this out. And here we have it. The case to the Sony Link Buds S. Now, it's a very different case from the original Link Buds. The size, the shape, how it opens is all much more similar to their original noise-canceling earbuds. The what are these things called again? It certainly has all these weird naming conventions. The WF XM3s. The case is similar, but a lot smaller. Sony has learned a lot from their work since they've released these guys. These guys, though, have a very distinct look as far as their earbuds go. Let's see if the new guys on the market share in any of those traits. So here is the case. We have a USB-C at the back. I assume that's where you can sync them. And here are the buds. I don't really need to go into much of the case. We've pretty much seen these type of cases before. Sorry, the Link Buds tried to connect to the phone. Not doing that just yet. So the Link Buds, they feel, again, it's a very unique texture. A little granular, almost. Again, almost like it's made out of some kind of recycled plastic. Almost. They definitely don't feel very smooth. At least not smooth to the touch. You do feel a type of texturizing on them. As far as their look, they definitely do not stand out like the original Link Buds do. These are actually pretty common looking earbuds. When you compare the two, the original Link Buds look much more interesting than the Link Buds S. So again, it begs the question as to why. Could it be these weren't as well received as Sony would have hoped? To my knowledge, they really were. A lot of people had high praise for these particular units as far as their look and their functionality. And if the way these buds did their audio was suitable to you, then you didn't really have anything to lose. These look much more mainstream. So maybe Sony's trying to appeal to those who don't like to live outside the box too much, that they like to conform. And that might be the reason for the Link Buds S. Let's continue. Now, as we look at the Link Buds, you have your tip for your ears, you have the connectors where they connect to the charging case to charge, you have your, what do you call this? You have a sensor here. I assume that's how it knows when it's in or out of your ear. And you have your mic at the back for noise cancellation or ambient mode. So you can very easily tell the different areas of these buds. There's no hole in them like the original Link Buds. This is pretty much a run-of-the-mill design as far as earbuds go. But maybe the difference is in the quality of the audio and the features that it has, and not so much in the everyday design that they decide to release with these. Alright, so let's connect these bad boys. I'm going to use the S22 Ultra. When I open the top, let's see what happens here. As you see, easy connection, set up the device, and boom, we're in. You don't need to go through all this. Let me set these guys up then. Let's continue. So the Link Buds S are linked up. It's the same Sony headphones app that all of their headphones use. We'll get into this more in depth a bit later, but for now, let's put in these guys. All right. Let's see how they go in. I might have to adjust the tip, because these went real easy. The seal isn't as much isn't as nice as I'd like. Let's try my bad ear. See if they fit well. You know, surprisingly, with my ear that tends to reject earbuds, it seems to be holding on a lot better than my ear that normally keeps the earbuds in. But from what I can see, they look pretty good in the ears. They don't stick too far out. They're kind of flush with the flesh on the inside there. If I got some other color, maybe a flesh tone color, you might not even realize I had earbuds in. Not bad. Not bad. Not as interesting as the original Link Buds. Yes, I do have a bias, but so far so good. So I'm here with the Link Buds S at work, you know, testing them out as I go about my day. And I have to say, at least in comparison to the original Link Buds, these offer better sound. Now, not better because the original Link Buds don't sound good. For what they are, they sound great. But better simply because they're made to do so. The way that they seal in your ear, like most other earbuds, allows for those deeper tones to come through, and it still delivers on the high end. The various instruments are clear. You can pinpoint what's being played by what. The 360 degree sound, if your audio app allows for it, sounds great with these earbuds. The noise cancellation on these is again up to par with what Sony does. They are pretty much the top tier when it comes to noise cancellation with earbuds, and these, my friends, are no different. They adjust the ambient noise and the noise cancellation when you're out and about, just to make sure that you are aware, but you can turn that off. And for a little bit there, I did, just to see what exactly they would cancel, and sure enough, I heard almost nothing but the music. Not the best way to walk around outside. I wouldn't have heard a car or a bike or a bicycle or anything like that coming until it was too close to do anything about it. So not the recommended way to walk with these things in your ear at all, but they do really get rid of that much sound. It's pretty amazing how far they've come since the WF, I think XM3s, that they were their first noise cancelling earbuds. I have those as well, and I can honestly say, when I use those, though they did drown out some of the outside noise, it wasn't such a big difference that I would call them noise cancelling, more like noise subduing. These ones work so much better. If noise cancelling is what you're looking for, these are a very good fit for that particular category. So I'm using right now the chat option, where I don't know what it's called, but where the earbuds stop the music when you begin to talk. Just like the Link Buds, it works very well and is very sensitive. The music was playing until I started to do this recording, and it just cut off once it heard me. Again, a very useful feature if you don't like to pull your earbuds in and out to have a conversation. And as with all their other earbuds and headphones, you can just hold the left button and it will do the exact same thing. And as soon as you release your finger, your music will come on. Because like I said before, this feature is very sensitive. If you clear your throat, if you cough, if you breathe too hard, it will take it as you were trying to speak, and your music will turn off for a set amount of time. You can adjust how long it turns off for in the settings, but just know that it will do that. But the long and short of it is, it does work. And it works well. So the app is pretty straightforward, much like the Link Buds before them and most Sony earbuds or headphones. On the first page you have the device that you have. It shows the power of both buds and the case. It has your current position right now. I am sitting down and it knows this. The song that was playing, you know, I'm a big fan of that new Top Gun movie, so the soundtrack has been my soundtrack for the weekend. When you go over here, you have your various options: status, sound, system, and services. Each tab brings up a new new options for you to mess with, to select. In this case, you can control the ambient sound level, exactly how much sound you want them to let in. When you have that activated, the speak to chat, which is currently active, I'm talking to you, so my music did stop. And your equalizer, you have a whole bunch of different options here. Excited, mellow, bright. You can just pretty much scroll through and get what works best for what you are playing at that time. I tend to keep my stuff on excited, or I custom it just so I have the best sound. Next we have the systems tab, and this is just pretty much transcom. This pretty much lets you control what each tap does on the earbuds. If I go to these settings here, you can see that you're able to adjust what each tap does: single, double, triple, and hold. I'm not going to go into all that right now, but each side of the earbuds does have its own control. So what you do on the left with a single tap is not what you'll do on the right with a single tap. So you have to make sure you set this thing up how you remember, or you might end up changing your song or activating your voice assistant if you're not careful. Then when we go back, you have your services here. Like I could set this thing up to link to my Spotify account. Actually, I probably will. Not right now though. And there, see, and those are the options. Just like with the Link Buds, it just does track your activity with them, and the information in case you don't know. Yes, you can do David Bowie in 360. I did try that out with the Amazon Music app, and it sounded wonderful. I'm not a big fan of David Bowie, but good sounding music is good sounding music. And that there is the app for the Link Buds S. Not much different from the other Sony earbuds or headphones. The app simply adjusts to each one, but pretty much gives you the same options all around. Though I don't think that the original Link Buds had the option for the noise canceling, because they aren't noise canceling headphones. But aside from that, this is what you get. So, the Sony Link Buds S. Not exactly what I expected, yet exactly what I thought it would be. A safer version of the originals with a few more features to help flesh them out. I'm going to use these a little more before passing judgment on them. With that said, my name is NG, the Neon X, and the Sony Link Buds S, this is what I'm into.